Hello, family. This is Laissa come to have a quick chat today. Bringing up these chess pieces because I always look at chess as being a reflection of life. It's a game, but it's a game of strategy. It's a game of thought. It's a game of thinking ahead, being many steps ahead sometimes. Um, and I feel like that's something that we don't always do. So we have to basically help each other or get help for ourselves when approaching life. So, with that, I wanted to talk about a couple of experiences I had this week. I had an experience where one of my students basically saw herself as being, a pawn, but it was like her thought was thinking it was forever. And I'm like, you're just a child. You can't, put yourself in this box right now and think that this is the way it's going to be. So, we worked and worked and worked, and basically got her to the point where she was successful on her standardized testing last school year. And I saw her this week, and she, was thanking me and giving me credit and talking about how easy math is for her. And basically, I had to explain to her, like, you took the time to show up. You were here. You were doing the work. You were doing whatever I asked of you. Sometimes you weren't. We had a little conflict, but we got the job done. So I can't take credit for that. I was here for you. So while you were seeing yourself as the pawn, I was seeing you as the queen. So that was just, it was a really good experience. Good to hear her, good to see her, confidence growing so much in herself. But then another experience too, that where I had to, really look inside myself and convey another message to a different group of students was they were telling me, oh, Miss Barnes, you must be really good at, must have been really good at math, like you're a genius, something like that, and once again, I wanted to take credit for that, but I couldn't because as a child, I didn't do well in math. Basically, I taught myself in my adult years, as I got different teaching jobs, I would just learn the math kind of as I went along, and because it was difficult for me as a child, I had to see it from the way that I could understand it. So so now when I'm teaching it, I'm trying to teach it from a way that I feel like is easy for everybody to basically so that anybody can catch on to it. And that was my approach. And, and I was just showing them things and they were just like, oh, but it's like all things that they already knew. I was just showing them how to make it easy and more efficient for themselves just by looking at what was presented on the paper. And so with that being said, it's like everything is a matter of perspective. We could see yourself, you could see yourself as that pawn, or you could see yourself as that king or queen. But it's all a matter too of the work that you're willing to put in to change that perspective. And only you can do that. So get help, get mentorship, get teaching. YouTube is available to you. So it's all on you, really. It's all on you. So with that being said, I'm still always welcoming and inviting people to come learn about the financial markets. I didn't understand them all, didn't understand barely anything about them, but that's what the Abakuas is. It's an educational opportunity for the average individual to learn about the stock market. And we're growing every day. I'm growing every day. So reach out. I look forward to hearing from you. This is Laissa, Liisa, Barnes, Barnes. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks. Bye.